Hey guys, and welcome to this Friday's question answer. I'm still looking for a catchy name, so leave your comment below with that because I would love to know what name you guys would like me to give this episode or whatever you want to call it that I do every week. So I have 3 questions this week, so we'll get started on that, and then make sure that you leave your questions for next week down below in the comment section or on Facebook, email me, private message me, whatever. So that way I can get your questions answered in the next week or so. Our first question, what are some ideas for after-school snacks that fill the kids up but don't break the bank? Yeah, that's a good one because I seem to spend a good amount of our budget on snacks. And I mean, kids are hungry, and I have a lot of kids to feed between my 3 and then all the daycare kids. And being on the food program with the daycare, I have to do a certain type of snack. I have to pick 2 from food groups. So I get probably more things than I typically otherwise would. So some of our favorites are cheese sticks, apples with, I take the block cheese and then slice it. So they get like apple slices and cheese slices, yogurt, popcorn. What else do we do? Ham and pineapple is like a huge favorite. And I'll just get like the ham and cube it, not like the deli meat, but an actual ham or a Canadian bacon. They like that too. Pretzels. What else? Cereal. They like cereal. Granola bars. And you can make some really good homemade granola bars. And when I have extra time, I like to make those up ahead, and you can throw them in the freezer even. So, smoothies, fresh fruit, crackers, I don't know. Toast and peanut butter has been their new favorite, and I just toast the bread, and then instead of doing butter on it, I'll put peanut butter, and then like fold it in half and make a sandwich. We'll do half a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. What else? Veggies with ranch dip or like celery and peanut butter spread on it, like for an ants on a log thing. I don't know. I try to do a variety. I'll also do trail mix. I'll mix up a bunch with, popcorn, Chex cereals or Cheerios, pretzels, raisins, some type of, either M&Ms if they're on sale, or I'll do chocolate chips. And just mix it all up and then put it into like the Ziploc bags or like snack size, and that's a perfect amount. And those come out to be around 10 cents per snack. So that is awesome, and it seems to fill the kids up. So those are some of our ideas. If you have any others, leave them down below because I'm always looking for new snack ideas, and I don't like eating the same thing, and I figure my kids don't either. So I'd love to know what you guys do for after-school snacks. Question number 2. We are looking for free or cheap family fun ideas. What do you guys do? We like to go to the park. And we have several awesome parks around us, so we'll either pack a picnic and head to the park, or else we'll go, in the morning or afternoon and just go with a snack or something and have fun at the park. We have some walking trails around our park here in our town that we've done. The kids and the mister like to go fishing early Saturday morning. Like 6 a.m. I'm still sleeping. But they get up and go fishing. And then if you live in a larger city, you might have the parent type of magazines or baby magazines. And in those, they'll have activities that are free or very low cost that otherwise I don't know how you'd find out about them, because I don't ever hear about them except in these magazines. So pick those up. We have them in some of our grocery stores now, and they're free, so I just grabbed that when we were leaving and flipped through it. And I found a few activities in there. A lot of them are geared towards younger kids, but there's still a few for my age. In the winter, we love to go ice skating, and that's a little more costly, but I think the girls and I went for under $20. Last winter. So that's going to be added to our once a year winter thing, is ice skating, because that was a ton of fun. And then, we'll do the pumpkin patch. And here, the pumpkin patch, we have one that you have to pay. Well, we have several that you have to pay just to go to. But then there's also several that you don't pay to go. You just pay for like your pumpkins and, you know, certain activities might cost a little bit extra. But those are all fun stuff that, you know, won't hopefully break the bank, or that you can save up for. You know, if we know every year we're going to the fair, then we can save up for that throughout the year. And we also do the sports games that are in our town now that our kids are older, and we can buy a family pass for that, and that saves us money then, as long as we go to, you know, like football and basketball games. But that is all the suggestions I have for that one. But let me know if you guys think of anything else that we could, you know, maybe start doing too, because I'm always looking for some more family activities. Our last question is, we are just starting on our debt-free journey. We're clueless how we can even cut expenses. What areas did you start with? Our first one, this was an eye-opener when I sat down to do the bank statement, and I'm going through, and it was McDonald's, Wendy's, Sonic, McDonald's. I'm like, oh my goodness. I mean, multiple times a week we're going through fast food places. And so that was the first thing to go. We're down to, I mean, we cut it out to, we're eating out once a week, and that saved us probably close to $500 a month. So if you're eating out, I would suggest start cooking. Even if it's not, I mean, it doesn't have to be a big fancy meal. You can easily cook up, you know, spaghetti, or, you know, do salads, or grill some chicken, or make your favorite fast food menus at home. And, you know, if you like Chinese, Google can be your best friend. And I'll just type in, you know, if there's something that we like at a restaurant, I'll type in the name of the recipe and, you know, the place it's from, and it'll pop up so many copycat recipes for things. If you have a home phone and a cell phone, do you really need both? Sadly, we do, because of the daycare. They require it. But, you know, you might be able to save that money where we can't. Satellite is going to be one of the first things to go for us in January when we're out of contract. And right now it's just not worth it to break the contract and pay the bill. So, you know, maybe you guys can get out of that and do Netflix, Amazon, Hulu. I mean, there's lots of different TV options. We're also going to cut back on our cell phone, and we're going to switch providers and shop around, because right now we're paying about double for less service options than what we could go someplace else and get. So, you know, shop around if you're not in contract with places, or pick up the phone and say, hey, you know, AT&T has this deal going on. Can you guys match it or help me out? And it, you know, sometimes it's worked for us, and other times they've probably laughing at us when we get off. But it's worth a shot. So, utilities. I mean, look around. Where are areas you can cut back? Can you bump up your air conditioner a little bit? So instead of, if it's set on 75, could you set it on 76, 77? If it's winter time, could you turn your heat down, you know, from maybe 72 to 70? You know, just those different things. Cover up with a blanket, or, you know, wear a tank top and have a fan going. Lights is a big thing. And I get on to the girls because they're downstairs in the basement, and I don't know how many times I walk down there and every single light is on in the basement. Those things all add up, and it might seem little, but all those little things will add up to, you know, several $100s a month. So, do you go through a gas station every time you leave your house to get a drink or something? That's, I mean, I now carry cups around with me, and we do iced tea and water. We don't buy any juice. We don't buy pop. I mean, that is a special occasion. Like this last Wednesday, I got stuff to make root beer floats because we were going back to school on Thursday. You know, that was a special thing, and the kids have just, I mean, I've had to cut them off because they just want to drink the pop all the time when we have it. So, you know, look around and see what are areas that, you know, maybe if it's only saving $10 or $15 a month, that's $10 or $15 more dollars at the end of the month than you otherwise would have had. Like I said, I mean, if you save $10 a month in 10 different areas, there's $100 right there. So shop around, go through your budget and see what areas you can cut back on, and then just look around your house and think, okay, will you really notice the temperature difference by 1 or 2 degrees? Probably not. you sell stuff. You don't need everything that you probably have in your house. We're trying to live a very minimal lifestyle, and we still have a very long ways to go. But it's been so freeing getting rid of stuff, and it's been a money maker because we're able to turn around and sell it and everything. So I will be doing a video in the next couple of days about me clearing out my closet. That's something I'm going to work on this weekend, and I've done this before, and it just I keep finding stuff, and I can't let go of some things, and so I really am doing some soul searching with that, and to find out, okay, do I really need all these clothes, or can I live on half of what I have? So be watching for that video and everything. But sell your stuff. Craigslist, Facebook swap shops, they're awesome. eBay, I mean, I made quite a bit of money on eBay this summer too, just getting rid of things that honestly I probably would have just taken to the thrift store, which, not that that's a bad idea, but when you're trying to get out of debt, I mean, every little bit helps. So that is areas we started at and everything. So if you guys have any other suggestions for this family, leave them in the comment section down below. And then along with your questions for next week, make sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any more of our debt kicking videos and stuff. So hope you guys have a great weekend, and we'll check in with you next week.